What's going on, guys? So it's Saturday morning. It's probably 6:30, 6:45, and I just let the birds out. So today is the earliest I've gotten them out. Yesterday was pretty warm, about 90 degrees, so I didn't let them out, just let them have their baths yesterday. My wife fed them early for me, probably around 8:45, 9 o'clock in the morning, so I could let them out early today. And they're out. It's cloudy, but good visibility otherwise, and yeah, see how they do. But they're up now. Most of them pretty much just, there's only two that are on the loft. The rest of them are up, so hopefully they start getting into a nice big group, but they should do okay. Let's see what goes on. But yeah, the earliest they've been out, so let's see what happens. Way up there, they got some good height this morning, so I really want them to fly today, so hoping they start really grouping up and doing good. There's a nice group up there. The rest of them are still kind of scattered, but hopefully they start banding up. Looks like some of them landed on the neighbor's roof, but they flew pretty well. Just building up their stamina on some of these young ones. That group is still going. So hopefully gains a few more members soon. That would be nice. Like to get them all grouped up, but we're getting there. We're getting there. Comes some more. See if they start to all go together. Looks like they are. A couple of them joined. No, come on. Don't land. I gotta get some of these other ones to start flying. I gotta get like a Nerf ball or something to throw at them. Ooh, drive by sparrows. So we got some birds up here on the roof. Not a lot, a few. That main group they are off. I don't even know where they are now. If I counted correctly, there's between 14 and 16 birds in that group, and maybe a little less because I still see 4 flying, and there's I think like 8 up there, but it had 16 in it. Oh, there they are. Yeah, it looks like they dropped a few members who broke off, but they're off routing. See them in a while, but we got a few flying still, which is good. They'll figure out the whole grouping up method, and as long as they're in the air, I mean, this is good. This is how they get their reps in, and this is how they figure everything out. And you know, maybe these 3 will form their own little miniature group right now. Oh, there's a flyby, and see how they do. But I definitely need to get like a Nerf ball or something that I can throw at these guys on the neighbor's roof and not damage the neighbor's house, and get them to get up a little bit more. But it seems like when this main group has about 10 to 12 birds that are very comfortable, confident, when they get a little too far from the house, seems like 2 or 3 other birds kind of like break off and stay closer, which is I'm sure just a confidence thing and comfort level. But I think with time that'll likely get better. So they're doing good though. And there's some wild birds flying with them that don't know what they're doing. Excuse my cough. I'm just getting over a chest cold. But yeah, let's keep going. Things that I wanted to mention that I think is probably one of the most confusing things as a no, I wouldn't say confusing. I mean, I understand everything. It's just figuring out the fine line. There's a fine line between feeding them too much and feeding them too little. So obviously, if you feed them too much, they don't listen, they don't want to come back. But then if you feed them too little, they come back too fast because they just want to eat. So I'm trying to find that balance. It's like some days I do a good job. I guess I give them the right amount and they fly for about an hour and then they come right back down. There's other days where some of them just decide, let's stay out a little longer and not listen to them and just walk around a roof. So then I know I fed them too much. And then there's days where I get it just right and it works great. And days where I guess I fed them too little, so they go up and then they come right back down and they run in because they know they're gonna eat. So I gotta find that balance, but I'll get there too. It's part of my learning process. Me and the birds are learning right now, so we will figure it out. But that group is still going, so I'm glad to see that. Let's just get them flying. The other part that's tough is when you have, like, you know, those birds would probably be able to be, you know, toss trained right now. Maybe not, you know, not long distance, but maybe a mile. I could probably take these birds and give them their first experience of doing that. Problem is, it's hard identifying which ones are flying and which ones aren't, because it kind of varies since they're young and kind of spread out in age a little bit. Is like I have one of the Deverants on the roof right there who usually flies a little more, but sometimes doesn't. So I don't know. I just got some younger ones that I think once they're caught up to speed and their stamina is built up and they don't look to land as fast, that more and more of the birds will just start going up and stop playing follow the leader. But the group that's flying is doing very well. They're doing really, really well. So, all right. Update the video as they when it's time to start getting them back in. And there goes the hawk in my tree. Oh Jesus, get away. Oh God. Right, well, the bird got away. That's him all the way over there. I don't know where the hawk went. What he did do was get my birds back in the air, which since the pigeon got away, there he is, way up there, is, you know, kind of a good thing in a sense. It gets these birds flying. It gets them realizing when you're on a roof, it's not very safe, but when you're in the air, it's harder to get caught. You know, the birds that were in the air got right away. The bird that was on the roof almost got eaten. So hopefully they figure this out. So they just got a little lesson today, and time to keep flying. So I got 3 there. I don't know where that main group went. I don't know if they scattered, kind of missed what happened, but we'll see if they group back up. Group is over there. It's actually gotten a little bigger, so they think they picked up some of the birds that scattered. The hawk just went after the birds 2 more times, so 3 times in total. I don't know where he went. He went after one on that roof and missed. The hawk landed on the fence over there. The pigeon was on the ground on the other side. I chased him away. The bird that was on the ground went on top of the loft, and the hawk came back, and now that bird is right on the other side of my fence, hiding under a bush in my neighbor's yard. I could go get it, but I don't want to just walk into my neighbor's backyard. If they're awake and I see the guy out walking his dog, I'll ask them. But I don't know, the bird's probably the safest there. If it doesn't want to fly, it's scared, it's probably the safest in under a bush. So I don't know where this hawk went. Hopefully he gives up. I think there he went. I don't know where he went. He's being relentless right now. This is where I wish the rooster could fly. The rooster would kick his ass. So we'll see. I still got a lot of the birds are scattered. They're grouped up. They're flying. I mean, I wanted them to fly this morning. I guess I got my wish. So I'll keep you guys updated. Most of my birds, thank God, I haven't seen them in a while. That hawk went after the bird a third time. And then he started gaining some height right as this group started coming back. He flew like right next to them. They vanished again for a while. And then he went like way down that way, the hawk. So I'm hoping that once the birds scattered and kind of left the area, he moved on. That's what I'm hoping. And birds are like my birds are way down there now. So I got one flying all the way over there. I mean, that's probably, I would say 17, 18 of my birds, which means 10 are, who knows. I'm guessing that there's going to be a bunch of birds coming back throughout the day today. There goes one of them now, one of my birds. Yeah, so hopefully this isn't too bad. Freaking hawks, man. There's like no right time of the day to let them out. I mean, maybe early morning was a mistake because the hawk didn't eat yet today after all night. I don't know. I mean, I let them out in the evening and the hawk comes. I let them out in the morning, the hawk comes. I let them out in the middle of the day and it's too warm and they don't want to fly. So, I mean, at this point, they got to deal with this stuff. I mean, the hawks, they get liberated at like 7 a.m. in the summer. So they're going to deal with hawks. They got to figure it out. And like I said, the only thing that was beneficial is the hawk got them all flying. I mean, they're up. So hopefully this ends up being a good thing and just a bit of a scare, but time will tell. Time will tell. The birds all seem to be in the area. They kind of, I see like one or two at a time. That was the first time I saw the big group in a while. But they seem to be around. Oh, there they go again. There's that group. So hopefully as they're flying around, they'll pick up some birds and start bringing everybody back. So we'll see what happens. There's probably only 13 or 14 birds there, I would think. I'll try to get a count. Well, I've got 7 birds still missing. The rest of them are back. The hawk went after them one more time since I last recorded. He chased one actually through this door. The bird came in, landed up on top, and then the hawk went on the roof of my house. I was... Whew. So, the birds were gone for a while. The main group came back. They flew for maybe 2 hours. They came back and came in. And then I've had 7 come back in like pairs since then, and 7 or 8. And then I've got 7 more still out there somewhere, probably hiding on a neighbor's roof. And hopefully they'll come back throughout the day. And I don't know. I have a feeling I'm going to end up losing some birds because of this. But hopefully most of the ones that are still out come back. I mean, 4 freaking times he went after them. 4 times. I've never had that happen before. I've had him go after once, you know, and then maybe do a flyby and then keep going. But, I mean, he went after them 4 times. Almost succeeded 3 times. And part of me wishes he just succeeded the first time. Because after he went after them the first time, all the birds stayed close. It was after the 3rd time where they vanished. And the 4th time, I mean, luckily the bird he went after came in here. So I just came in behind it, shut the door so it couldn't get out, and grabbed it and put it back in its section. And then at least I didn't have a panicked bird out there still. But I don't know. I'll update you guys via short and let you know how many of these birds came back.